We got a black screen. Oh no! Don't worry, the game's just loading in. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Tuesday stream, Valheim, on the Beyla's Rest. Sorry, this is stream number 19. We're only at 20 streams now. The 20th stream is going to be New Year's Day as well, which is absolutely crazy poshazy. Is everything going well? Are we are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Don't mind if I do. And yeah, excellentro. Awesome. How's it going, folks? I hope you're all having a phantasmic day and everything is going swiftly. So, I did something last night because I wasn't streaming, but I did jump in with them for a bit of the dual stream last night, and as you can see, the roof looks a bit better. I have changed it to the tar roofs. Hi-oh! And it looks way better now. Look at look at that lovely roofing. Oh, it's fantastic. All this really needs, this build now, are the braziers for to go on these corners, and for these shrouds to continue all the way up, cover this ugly wood iron and such. So yeah, this is largely done. There will be some decoration to break up just the mass of wood. But, yeah, it's not looking too bad. Where is this? This is where the... Oh, I didn't know there was a piece of wood up there that's just been sitting there for weeks. Weeks and weeks. So this is where the smoke from the hearths goes. When the hearth's down in the basement, the chimney is up here, and this just... it dissipates by the time it reaches here. That's the smoke system in this build. I forgot I can actually use this to properly show it. As you can see here, we're good on stone for the moment, but our wood stores are horrendous. Absolutely friggin' awful. That terribleness. So we definitely need to sort that soon. We got loads of food now, fortunately. Vokuma, how's it going? Hope you're having a swish one. Awesome to see you. Hope you're having... Hey, I am having a swish one, thank you, yes. So yeah, I've made a bunch of pies and stuff now. I've only got this as far as bread goes. I did mean to kind of do some of that before the stream, but I never got around to it. I'm carrying wood and lint thread. The last things I did before I logged off last night was make the level 4 pickaxe and the level 4 black metal axe. That's because I recently bought back an entire boat full of black metal as well as a stack in my inventory, so that's 570 black metal, I believe. I believe you can fit 540 in a boat if it stacks to 30. I think there's 27 slots. Basically same as a cart, I think, maybe. Is it? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 6, that's 18 slots. So am I misthinking this? Let's have a look. Oh, it's 18 here. Must be, maybe it's the other one. So 18 times 3. Well, this isn't good. So 18 times 30. 540, yeah, it is 540 in a boat. It stacks to 30. I've still got a bunch of it left to sort out. There's also more black metal in chests in villages that I just... because I've filled my boat and everything. Oh, I also readjusted this. So, I wasn't happy with this because they always stick on the edge anyway. So having to go under and look up to see if there's any there and stuff was just incredibly annoying. So, I've made it like this, where it's way more accessible. It's also, the area is just also more open. And I've extended this out. And we can now just fill both like this. Still from one side without having to feck around too much. I can also probably fit an extra one here. And these are all just way more easy to get hold of. But yeah, that's the thinking for that. I need another 10 iron. Now I've got no iron here. I've got like 800 or something in a swamp. But I haven't brought it back. So this is all my stone and stuff. Is this tar? No. This one? Oh, it's empty. Tar must all still be in the inside. Okay, is this one might... That's empty. Oh. I have a lot of... That one's fine wood. The tar ones... Ah, these two must be the tar. So tar in there, tar in there. I have completely emptied the tar from here. And it cost about 592 tar to do the pagoda's roof. I also... So it's about 592 tar to do all these 5 tiers. And I started work on this. Like, I've done a bunch of this in tar. However, because I've changed this a bit... Oh, actually, no. Because these are still going to be up high, I don't need to alter this roof as much as I was going to. However, I might bring it down by just like a meter. Because I do think this roof is a bit too high. It doesn't look as good as it could because of that. But yeah, we'll probably do that. Probably not going to do that today, though. This roof thing. Well, I suppose we could. Because I do like this. I do like how this is turning out. I'll have walls at the bottom, but not at the top. I'll be mirroring this here. Will we have it the full? We'll probably have it to here and not have it there, so it's just a bit... Adds a bit more depth to the build. Because we still got workshop, forge, warehouse to do. Adventurers Guild here. Fort. Probably like... I don't know if I'll have a... I don't know if or where I'll have a wizard's something. For like the Galder table and stuff. I mean, I don't need these, but these are like... I don't need these functionally. These are just like, you know, the workshop. My actual use... Functioning one is down in the bottom of that, but I haven't even started the residential planning yet, good lord. But, however, the field of gold, there is currently one planted at the moment. So this is the farm. And that holds 800 to 1,000 barley in this whole field. And this is just one of multiple we're going to have for the rice paddies. I'm unsure, but I'm tempted to do some different heights to the paddies, because that does add a bit of depth, and that's kind of what paddies are like, Jim. You have different tiers. But yeah, I just put these here for the moment because I needed to be processing some flour. It's getting ridiculous. So yeah. There's about 300 just waiting for me to pick up. So yeah, that's the update on things. This is looking better now with the tarred roof when you come here. Today we're definitely going to do some work on this, the Zen Garden. I definitely want to work out the boundaries for these and build this wall. We've largely got the design here, so that's not going to be too tricky to actually pull off. But we do need to go this way to figure out how we're going to work around this. Like, do we... Because currently, the distance that goes off, I think, brings it kind of into this bit. To then go off that way, which doesn't quite fit. And it needs to be symmetrical, I feel. I think. Right, cool. Let's head off a Rooney. Let's probably also record what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot I have potions. I don't know how much... Oh, actually, there is one thing we need to sort out first. Jason got black marble last night and he's kind enough to put some for us in our postbox at the village. Also, I've been making a lot of potions, so I need to... I'll pick up honey while we're there. I believe in a thing called love by darkness stuck in my head. And this wood. Looking good so far. Thank you for Kuma. Hail to the year. do. So I need to put the linen thread away in the metal. I should probably put some more thread on to happen. Do 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 do. Skip it. Do 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 do. Jabba. Most of that flax has come from just villages. I think I counted something like 14 villages I've destroyed. And 22 tar pits. I've got 2 more marked that I haven't done yet. But once I've done those other 2, I'll kind of leave it there. Unless I need more. But I'm trying to be somewhat restrained in what I'm using it. So the outer wall for the whole mini city, I'm trying to avoid using like a roofing on it, even though I think it would look best with a roofing. This is kind of going with the style. It would just require so much tar. I'm not sure it's viable. Doopy-doo. I need so much coal as well. I need wood, man. We should plant some beech trees by the Greydor farm, I think, as well. That's the best use of Greydor farm. Plant, like, cutting trees while the farm runs. Makes good use of time then. So, let's pick up that. It left us... Hell yeah! It left us 8 to make our mortar and pestle. Oh, neat. Hells yeah, and let's do that. Pick up the blueberries because Rattus Husk requires blueberries. Oh yeah, I haven't showed you guys this. So Beebs made this last night. How cool is this? He turned Knut's fishing stall into a double stall. Begar's loot box, locks box, sorry. Which is awesome. I already bought 100 locks meat from it. It's full again. I'll buy another 100 for 1,000 stone again. That is El Temptingo. El Temptingo. And I don't need pelts or trophies. I've got more trophies than are here. I've got like 9 trophies. And I've got more locks pelts in here as well. That's just from killing them. It's fish. So, how much are these fish? There's no sign to tell me how much the fish are. I'll buy them. Yeah, schnabbit. No one's buying any master from here. All the meat and the Greydorf eyes. I should think of something else to bring into this. To sell here now. Let's get the honey while we're here. Yeah. Oh, a bit laggy here sometimes. Yeah, that is all of them. I need to work out where my bees are going to go in my base. A buttery biscuit base, I tell thee. Right, all the honey's good. Go get the blueberries as well. Start selling tar. Well, no, I need all the tar. I can't sell tar. I need to sell things that are good, that I've got more than I need of. I have picked up these 2 mushrooms before, and they did grow back. So, I'm going to pick them up again. My farming skill is 73. So, I get quite a lot of extras. It's pretty awesome. Oh, the lag. Do I need to change anything while I'm here? Only got motor. Mode is such a good skill now. Even it was decent before, but now it's amazing. It's the best skill for when you're trying to move things. Just because it gives you 300 extra carry weight, but it also gives you 10% movement speed. So this in a Ratatosk for like taking black metal to where you're going to pick it up in your boat. It's so good. Did you ever get the farming set from Hilda? Oh no, I didn't. If I'd used that, I'll be maxed. The thing is, I'm farming in the plains. I don't really want to... Right, what's the anti-death skeeto potion? And is it worth using one? Honestly, if I use all of the farming pits and just use one to collect all the stuff with a scythe from every farming thing and then take it off and go normal armor to plant again, because you don't need it for planting. Plus 20. Oh, so it's plus 25. Then this could be potentially ridiculously worth it. Right, let's see. So, anti-death skeeto potion. Anti-sting concoction. It costs 10 cloudberries, 3 grouper, and 1 fragrant bundle for 6. The grouper's the tricky thing. We could make a plains fish farm. To be honest, right, by the way, once that's all built up, that's kind of, it doesn't matter about, like, once it's built up and spawn proofed, I don't need to worry about mosquitoes. But at that point, I'm not going to really need any more barley. However, that farming set will come in useful for the Mistlands. Because in the Mistlands, there's not really a death skeeto that's just going to jump and surprise you. You'll hear seekers coming for you. You can pretty much hear everything. So as long as you have your wits about you, you're not really going to be surprised. I'd love to see you make a fish farm. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely have a little go at that. So I do want more fish. What's the concept of a fish farm? How would you make a one-way? I guess I need to just try and work this out. That could be the fun part. Where would be a good place to do that? Right, yeah, let's get back. Let's think about this. The idea would be to get fish and make a sort of one-way thing for fish to get stuck in. Is there any particular way that fish move I could take advantage of? Yeah, other than... Well, is there any way to funnel? If we can make a one-way system where they can only really move the one way, then we could easily do that. But I don't know. Which will really head to that. From what I've seen, like a trough, when they tried it on my own worlds, yeah, like I could imagine just creating a surface that is just higher. Well, let's try that. We'll create a sort of. We'll alter the beach on this plains that is on my island. We'll alter the far end of it so it's not bothering with us if we mess anything up. We'll alter it so that this full run of the beach is really wide and flat and just above sea level at normal times. so that when there are big waves and stuff, it brings the fish on there, and then when the waves go down, they're stuck. Let's see if that works. Put all this away. Put a bit more. Do do do. Wah 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 wah. Right. Bedtime. Yeah, let's plant the beech trees real quick first. They won't take very long. Touching you in darkness. Sweet. Sim sim salabim. Right, put this other spoodage away. 43 honey. Oh, maybe there's still some there from the last time someone else made it, so it was just like lying. I've almost got enough blueberries to make another 5 stack of ratatosk. Not sure if I'll need more than once I've made that. Oh yeah, so the... Now, I'm wondering where to put this. So, one option is here. But that isn't letting me. Probably because it's too close to the butcher's table. Another option I was thinking was here. But I'd move that. And like have that here. But a good option I was thinking, to be honest, is here. But like just have it like here. That could work. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? 6 fine, 4 core. It's still full. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. That's so full. Bow, bow. Now, can we make it work if we alter this one? Backside for the upgrade, yeah. Let's just make this area a little bit nicer as well. I often like putting it on a piece of stone as well. It's 4 stone or 6? Let's get 6 stone just to be sure. Do, 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 do. So, a full size. Oh, was 4. Have I not got a stone cutter in this whole thing? I moved it, didn't I? Bastard. So a full one just here would be a bit big, but maybe if I took it down to half height, that could look nice as a little stand. Put the other side as well. But that might wreck the whole feel. So for the moment, we'll just put it here. Cauldron level 5, baby. Is there anything? Oh, there's no new recipes. The whole thing for the next one, which will be like Hair Supreme, whatever, is done on here. I haven't picked any yacht and puff up. I don't know why, because... Oh, I might have done that because I wasn't streaming, so I didn't want to pick it up outside of stream. Probably. What bait do we need for groupers? You're not immune to mosquito bites, and the fish here aren't immune to this snack. The stingy fishing bait The fish here aren't immune to that stack implies that this is for plains fish, so grouper. Bait to guide the fish to you through shrouded waters, so that's for mistlands. And we've got bunch of locks, so that's really good. Only fish that will take bait are the ones that are used to just eating ice, that's deep north. I saw foul, but the fish drawn to this are used to the mud swamp. Dead trolls in the forest. So it does imply. Sorry, Gek was saying it doesn't imply at all what they're used for. Or he doesn't say what. He doesn't say. No, that's true. It doesn't imply that. Neither one to use as a fueling trophy for grouper, yeah. Right, so let's quickly plant those beech. So we've got a bunch of beech seeds. I bet we'll need more than 132. Oh, we should plant. Oh, one thing I want to look at is pine. That's fir. I think it's 73 pine. So pine trees, I think, give more wood overall, don't they, than normal? So trees, Valheim. Let's have a quick look at that. Size medium, blah blah. Logs, none of them drop. Stump 2, 10 of the following. So, birch, no. Beech, yes. And fir and oak pine. Oh, God. They're too far apart. Marsh logs, 2 small logs. So, 22 wood if you count the stumps from a normal beech. Pine. Pine gives 32 if you count the 2 from the stump. Yeah, pine does give more, an extra 50% more. Oh, because I want a bunch of it just for coal. I also need a bunch of wood just for building anyway. Let's just take all of these with us. We'll just put one in there to hold its place. You know what? Right. Let's go to the Gradle farm, which is just through here. So there is some stuff to pick up here. Did I leave the mask here? I don't think I did I? Oh! Over 1,000 wood here waiting for us. That's real nice. The poison from that can't kill me, can it? Can it? Get a bit more health before I jump in. I avoided it! Huzzah! I was like 19 bloody wood as well. Oh, I've got some stone. Oh, I've got over 1,000 stone here as well. That's nice to see. Because yeah, I'd like to be using this farm more. And to do that, I really need to... I need to be doing something else. I can't just stay here AFK all the time. It just feels like a waste of time. Because like you'll only get like 400 stone and wood from here now. Maybe 600 wood now. Which if you, for no work is pretty great. But I'd rather... I'm not just going to have... Because I'll have to keep an eye on it for raids. I mean, I could make it raid proof. It'd be better if I'm just doing something. This was a copper node. Oh wait, have I actually picked up the copper? I'll actually quickly check that. If I haven't, it'll be at the trader. I've got a feeling I haven't picked it up. I haven't. Nice, I have a bit more copper than I thought. Nice. It's over 111 or something. I was thinking, I don't need to get too much more copper because I'm going to be rolling in copper from the Mistland soon. I'll be able to make more braziers from that. I've got the tin already, which was probably one of the more annoying ones that I had to deal with. So, didn't bring the fecking cultivator. Are you kidding? At the farm. For goodness sake, is there anything I need to bring back with me? I need to bring these back with me. This is, so yeah, that's a stone cutter. I could do with bringing some of that back. Got a bed here just in case. Yo, old explorer, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a swish one. We be doing all the things. Right, so let's put this stuff away. The blueberries. We have a full stack. Hello, Ratatosk for days. That's 30 Ratatosk. Nice. If we don't get any pings. Some food. It's a thistle. 3 seeds. I'll just do that one. Resin. Feathers. I'm trying to build up some feathers so I have a load of frost arrows for the Mistlands. To deal with this again soon. Damn it. Face freaking am. Cool. Cheryl cool. But I use a bit of Cheryl cool meat. Right, Oleg. Just right. And the farm would be through here. Wait, can you crit on potions? You should be able to. It's either crafting or cooking. So you should be able to. I always make 5 of them. I can't remember if I've ever actually critted on them. Because you don't make that many, do you? Do I get enough barley to... I need 300 barley to fill these. Probably have 300 there. Want this? Let's try. We'll make another set of potions. I'll use Ratatosk for days, so I'll make another 5 Ratatosk. That'll probably be the last time I make them though. So... barley. And barley flour. I don't have that many. Oh, bread will be on the prep table. Make a bit of bread. Ain't critting, is it? You crit at all, bro? Make one more for now. Ah, screw it, we'll just make it all to bread. No crits, really? You should always multiply. Make 5 times when you make something, if you can. Okay, there we go. So, see, that, we got a crit on that one, and it didn't just give us 1 extra, it gave us 3. You have a much higher chance of multiples if you do the ×5. Last time, when I was doing the feasts, I got 3 extra feasts when making 5. That's pretty great. Right, we won't cook these just yet. But let's get the Ratatosk things, see if we can get that to correct. You never know. So Ratatosk, 50 blueberries, 50 honey, 5 squirrel hamstring. What else? Oh, that's it. Nice. Inventory. What the hell are you talking? Oh, because we need 5, of course. I need to make sure I have enough for 6, because if it crits, and I didn't have space for the extras, it would just not cook it, and then it wouldn't guarantee a crit next time. You need to be careful of that. That's happened to me before. I've lost a crit because I didn't have enough space. We definitely got enough space. I'm gonna give us a 5 this time. Is there another one we can make that we'd want anyway? Yep. I haven't made any fire resistance yet. We'll definitely want those for the Mistlands. Need 2 sets. Did not work that time, but maybe it'll work this time. I don't think we have the stuff for jump, do we? I think jump requires Mistlands items. Or the item from the Bog Witch is released after Yagluth. Because it's made for the Mistlands. Berserker. Oh, I don't have a full stack of normal mushrooms. That, but I will make. I do want to make 5 of these. Light for that, yeah. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure either of them. Oh, well, we got loads of meads on the way. The meads icons look so good, don't they? Let's quickly put the barley in the things. Do 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 do. It's a cool sound it makes. No, not the wind. Although this storm weather should actually grind this quicker. Do, do, do. Do, do. Wah, wah, wah. Pamplemousse. Pamplemousse. Push a pineapple at the one. And yeah, I'm definitely not going to farm on stream. That'd just be like 20 minutes of me planting to like an inner metronome. I also think I'm going to dig out the rest of the rice paddies, like off stream as well. Because I don't think just digging that out was a particularly. I think doing it once is fine, but if I just do it a bunch of times, like doing this, it will be a bit tedious, I think. The fish farm for grouper, yeah, might be able to snag perch and some pike as well, yeah. So yeah, we'll quickly plant those trees and then jump on the fish farm. One I really want will be a Mistlands one, because I want the anglerfish. Because then we can make the fish and bread or whatever it's called. Really good food. Right, Grey Dwarf Farm. Whoa, what the... Oh, nothing's attacking them. They're just going ape shit. They're in a war, so they can't destroy each other. They'll settle down. Let's watch the fight. There we go. Settle down now. Interesting. Good lord. Hello, Mr. Brute. Yeah, brutey bitch. I do love the music around here. So 6, 2 pine. So that's too slow. So like this timing is probably acceptable. Maybe this, the next row. They're kind of staggered. Yo, Peter, how's it going, man? Good day, is it good, sir? It's a real bitch to actually see the ones you've planted as well when it comes to these saplings. Need to get rid of more stumps around here. Let's finish getting rid of these stumps. Get rid of these as well. Let's see if they're actually okay or not. None of these are blueberries. Right there. So the next ones could be like here. Been good, man. Addicted to Valheim. I know the feeling, man. When we first found this game, me and Beebs, like, we shirked our duties to our channels for 3 months. It's so bad. I've taken all these out just. How the hell did I get this close to a... Okay, listen, I can't see a thing. That's enough for now. Come back here once in time. We planted a fair few, actually. That's cool. Sleep now. Yeah, man. Yeah, Valheim's definitely got addiction status. Got another. I love me a DP, as we were discussing on Jason's stream last night. DP for life. Oh, more linen, more linoon. To build my boar farm pit. Hells yeah, dude! Awesome. Yeah, I've got a 2-star boar farm on this server. Tis the good shiz. Do 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 do. Do do. Almost as much as Jason likes the DPs, as I understand. Yeah, pretty close. Jason loves DP more than me for sure. Not by too much. We're both DP enthusiasts. Hello, again, all that linen through. All that linen through. So there's 120 alive. I have to keep the rest so I can plant more later. So I do want some of my fields to have flax in, just for show. Like, flax looks nice. Preferably, I'd love to have the blue stage of flax because it looks so pretty. But that's only really... You know, you can't keep it at that. And it's only temporary. Frames dropping when I play because of the boars. Oh, dude, yeah. So, I got up to 426 boars before I killed them on the one culling. I could barely move. Like, it was... The lag was legit and horrendous. So bad. Right, let's try and make ourselves a... I will need a bit of... Let's take the 40. Let's try and make ourselves a group of fish farm. So we'll take a bit of stone. No, we can get stone there if we need it. Well, yeah, it was ridiculous, yeah. 426. Had almost 2,000 meat. Oh, we can get there quick with the build site. Also, oh, we want portal mats as well, actually. Use that. Roast pig, it's fine. We'll change this one to fish farm. We'll get Turtling Coals, a Gradle farm, and fine wood. See what we can do. Yeah, it was ridiculous, man. It was great though. I got that much because there's seven of us on this server, and I wanted enough to give everyone 200 each before we left the main island. That's why I did it all. But yeah, I had this, by the way. This was all done before the end of the first week. I didn't bring many arrows with me. Might have to pick some up. Is that Lox is looking like it needs murdering? Yes, wooden arrows. If your bow skill's high enough, wooden arrows are great. Right. What's your bow skill at today? 72. Yeah, I've still only got one at 100 so far. But this is why I have like 350 locked meat. Because I killed them on site. They're delicious meat. I can make my pies. As you can tell, I've used a lot of fire arrows on vials around here. It's a shame the fish don't go in these bits. Because we can make a cool fish farm out of there. Or do they? If this was deep enough, would the fish go in? I've never seen fish in like a river like this. Now on the edge here. That could be good. That's further away than I thought. For any new players wondering why they're barely touching me, it's because I have the Root Harnisk. The Root Harnisk is one of the best armors in the entire game because it has resistance to pierce. That means you take 50% damage from anything that does pierce damage before armor is even taken into account. So that's why that even though I have replaced the padded one with this, so instead of 32 armor, I'm only getting 14 from this the reduction in Pierce means that I'm only taking 11.4 damage. Whereas if this was all padded, I'd have a lot more armor, but I'd be taking about 30 damage per one that hits me. If you dig them out deep enough, they can. It would make sense, but that would be a lot of work. I think we'll start by just kind of trying to flatten the coast. See how it goes. I don't have my hoe with me. Son of a bitch! Right, let's get the portal out. I guess having the portal at one end would be fine. Let's do it by that rock over there. Frostner is also, of course, one of the best weapons in the game. You can knock them back and it slows them. So when they just go to hit you, just knock them back. Obviously, I'm wearing the thing. He's got a little dagger, so it's pierce damage. So I can absolutely block, parry that. It's a block 95. Whatever then. I guess having the portal on the rock would be a good idea. Future stuff. I'll have to build a little here, but. Oh, he's coming up. That was 98.6, so that isn't counting. Maybe the other one would have counted a slash then. Or, when it says what I blocked, it's not counting the reduced. Oh. I want that a bit hot. Still there. Like a gobshite. Right. I know it's I don't need to worry about this, but I want it to be fully featured out. I'll put the crafting bench behind. Now, we don't even know if this works yet, so I don't want to go too far like this. Gotta do some fancy stairs. Nah, let's just keep it. For goodness sake. Run out of bloody wood. This'll do for the moment. I'll put fish farm and then we'll get the hoe. When we make the actual portal hub, we'll just have a dedicated one for this and we'll do the double portal trick. Maybe I should have actually built this. Well, if this works, we can build one within the land, so it's like within range to be loaded. So it actually works. We get ourselves foosh while we're just here, if that's even possible at this distance. Hoe. Where my hoe? Where my hoe? Where my hoe at? Yabba dibby dibby doo dibby doo da. I have to put them in here because this is full. Now these are old weapons now that I don't need. I need to upgrade that though, because I've got the black metal, so why the hell not? You don't. As you can tell, I have way too many needles and stuff. I've never tried to hunt them. I've just been attacked by a billion friggin' death skeetos. Where must go, where must go, where my do at? Skip, ah yes, son of it. Skibba-dibba-dibba-doo, abba-doo that. Skibba-dibba-dibba-doo that. Don't do that. This is kind of the perfect yeah, about there. Yo, Mark, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. So our fish farm will start by just... We'll see how this works, and then we can adjust. I need a lot of stamina. He's done rested. It sometimes stays at that height for a while, but that could be what allows the fish to swim on. That does mean we'll have to make it quite deep. Okay, let's get rid of these. All of these might trap things, but now. So actually, right, when it goes down to the lowest, maybe that is a bit too low. There we go. Oh, it's now going even lower though. We'll see. Yeah, this might work. Need to try to remember not to run with it. We definitely need to make this deep. I was on about like not doing like a bunch of like terrain modification in stream, and now that's exactly what we're doing. Dabba 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 doo dabba doo that. Do do skippy don't do that. Do dibba dee dabba dee that. Dibba dabba dabba hold that. Hold up. No idea if this will actually work though. So we won't make too big of an area. If this is just a big waste of time, that'd be kind of brutal. There'll definitely be a limit how deep we can go for any kind of actual... Although it'll be diminishing returns. But I don't know how deep that would be. I'm actually, like in storms, the diminishing returns would be quite far inland. I suppose actually it's where... Ooh, because of storms... Picking a place that has very little of this squiggly line is actually a really good idea. So this here, these are two of the best locations probably for it. Because we want the storms out to sea to be able to reach inland as far as possible, because those big waves are what are going to bring a lot of fish in. We could even actually raise ground as far out as possible to get as close to that storm weather as possible. That would actually probably increase things as well. It's fun. I haven't like tried to like manually research some stuff in Valheim. Kind of went mad on the first couple of years and figured most of the stuff out. Obviously, there's been a bunch of stuff newly added over the year. Over the year. I'll flatten things out in a sec. Right, so this is the height we're looking for. Whole lot of stamina. There's a high point. Well, if you're curious about how to manipulate terrain in this game, this is how. If you have any questions, don't fret to speak up. I'll answer to the best of my ability. I've flattened many a land. I've made many a perfect terrain wall. Hope you guys had a good Christmas, by the way. Ate too much and all that. Ate too much. Slept terribly because you ate loads of biscuits and chocolates like 11 PM and went to bed at 1 AM with still undigested chocolate in your stomach. I'm being very specific here for a reason. Currently, we've seen no fish. One thing I'm also actually going to look at, which I haven't looked at yet for some stupid reason. What are the rules for fish spawning? So, let's have a look what the rules are. Spawning mechanics. Valheim. See if there's any specific rules for fish. World spawns we'll need. Zone spawning. So, meadows, black forest, plains, fish 1, fish 2, fish 3 is ocean specifically. So 20%, 4 stars, what's that? Level up is 20% and goes up to 4. No max tilt. So no max tilt means that it doesn't matter what the angle of the terrain below it. 0.1 meters from ground. Interval. I think ground in the water must be sea level. Interval 2 minutes. Creature limit 5 and 4. And that's because there's multiple types of fish usually in each thing. Chance is 50%. Suppression 20 meters. Altitude from -3 to -1.5 meters. So altitude, so... Oh, and the other one is -5 to -2. Group size 2 to 4. And 2 to 6. Group radius 2 meters. So, the fish... Oh, we can see some fish there. The fish will need to be... The ground in the water needs to be at least 1.5 meters deep for any fish to be capable of spawning. And that's only one type. You need at least 2 meters the other type. I think fish generally stick to preset spawn locations. I mean, well, they don't. Like, there's world spawning rules for them. So, almost nothing sticks to preset spawn locations except for, say, surtlings. I mean, unless spawn points, because are there any spawn points for fish? What makes you think that, by the way, anyway? There are no listed spawn points for fish from the game files. There's no fish physical spawners. There's no events that spawn fish. And there's no Forsaken Altar for fish, so the only way that fish can possibly spawn is zone spawning. Which is the same as, say, pretty much all spawning in the game. So, like, it's the same for serpents. Serpents, I'm pretty sure serpents only spawn through zone spawning. Meaning that, provided, like, it'll spawn anywhere within a zone that is 100% biome. It's basically random, yeah. So, well, it's random within the set rules, so as long as a pixel matches a certain set of rules, then it can spawn. So for the fish, those rules are... Actually, it didn't mention whether it needed to be a full ocean biome, so it doesn't need to be, and we know it doesn't. Oh, actually, it might for the ocean ones. So basically, the rules for this fish are that if there's... The land is... Oh, by the way, the reason you'd see them often in the same place is just because that location is conducive to the spawning. So it's just you're more likely to be spawned there because it fits everything. It's the same with trolls, bears and stuff. Trolls do have spawn points, like specific ones, but they're only one use. So when you see a troll in front of a troll cave when you go into a new area, that is almost certainly a one-time only spawn point in front of that troll cave. Same inside a troll cave. Once you've killed that troll, one will never spawn in that location because of a spawn point, but it might spawn there or very close to there because of world spawning, so zone spawns. Yeah, basically, this fish just needs to... It needs land that is... Like... Oh, actually... Oh, I've got an idea on how to make a fish farm. It'll be tricky because we won't be able to make any use of waves because there'll be no waves there. Do inland rivers have a slight tide or is there no tide? It'll be tricky if there's no tide. At the very least, we could make it very easy to fish them. No, we just wouldn't be able to use the land to, like, get them up there. Okay, yeah, right. This is worth pursuing. See if we can get them to spawn in the first place. So... basically, I'm going to go into the middle of the plains where there is no way for any... Oh, and general zone spawning rules. things will spawn between 40 and 80 meters around the player. I like where this is going. Yeah. And Yo Forking, how's it going, man? I know Beebs one was going to build one. I think he knows how to build one, or I don't know if he's tested this, or if he's looked at videos, or he's heard little bits and bobs before. I have no idea. Zane talking about trolls. One thing I have noticed is that if you see a troll, there will always be a bear nearby. So that isn't a rule. However, it is often the case because bears and trolls both have similar spawning rules, I believe. So if an area is conducive to one of them spawning, it's also conducive to the other. And because one of them being around doesn't mean the other one can't spawn, you'll often see both together. Not always, though, but often. So yeah, there won't always be a bear nearby, but there often will be. I've had multiple times where there's only been one of each, but there is often, like more than normal, more than half, there'll be both. Right. So we need to find a piece of land inland. Basically, I want to concentrate it so that there is only the exact area I want around me where fish can spawn. So we're going in the middle of this plains. There's a bit of water here, so we know it's water level. But none of this is deep enough to get fish in. That's like a meter deep. You need 1.5 meter minimum. Preferably up to 5 meters. We're not going to be able to get 5. However, we might be able to get... We will be able to activate both, though. So, now, we are further than 80 meters from the coast at this point. Let's move...
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, there's a go, man. I want to make sure I'm not too far up a hill. So, right, another rule you need to know. The terrain. Let's mark. Terrain can be altered up or down 8 meters from the spawned tessellation? Telemetry? One of them. But also notice when you see a bear, there'll not always be a troll nearby. Oh, that's purely... That's, right. That is a perception thing. So, trolls are way easier to see than bears. Bears will often barely make a noise and they'll stay still and they are brown. They can look like rocks. Trolls are big and blue and growl. So, if you find a bear, chances are, if there was a troll, you would have seen the troll already. So you only don't see a troll when you find a bear first, because there wasn't a troll. Anyway, it's nothing to do with which you found first. You could get down to -5, but it's such a pain to do. I'd love to hear your idea on how to do that. By the way, Zane, can I find silver only on high mountains area or also on lower ground? I believe silver is found just above where you can first find obsidian. So, if you find some obsidian and there's land like 5 to 10 meters above that lowest obsidian that you found, you should be able to find silver there. Hey all, don't have sound right now, out in public, hope you're all doing well. Yo, Fett! What up? Good daisy. So, right, let's have a look. So, because land can only go 8 meters, that's higher than I thought. I want to be able to go up to 50, oh, actually, that's, yeah, so I made that right. That's about 3 meters above. Which means that we can go at about 5 meters down at that point. But we don't want to make this area too big. We just want to make it really deep. So, let's just start digging. See if we can force fish to spawn. So, the idea is that we are going to create an area where the only area within the spawning range where fish are capable of spawning. And therefore, they will spawn. That's the idea. I don't want to make too much of a mess here, though, because we are close to where the wall's going to be. I can just fill it in if I need to. I also want to flatten around this height. Do, do, do. Hill, don't know. Oh, sorry, I'll put that to myself. Good thanks. Hills, yeah, no worries. Any team. You'd have to build 26-inch roof pieces down a way that you can walk under them with your feet on the ground, but get your character in position where it can dig as a trigger. Ah, cool. That's a cool thought. I like that. I need to get more. If I get hunted while I'm doing this, I'm screwed. Yeah. It makes playing it tough in text. Oh no, I got what you meant. But I suppose, yeah, it was a pain in the ass to try and think of how to say it. Because from what you said, I'm assuming that the reason you can't use a pick in water is because your feet aren't on the ground. So even though you're in water, if you can get your feet to be touching the ground so you're walking, then it will count as being able to use a pick. Correct, to start building with building with a hammer. I've never tried building underwater. I believe Beebs has done it before. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, the tricky point is not hitting these. It's just hit it till it breaks one. Oh. I think it's hitting both though. Oh, and then a pop up. But yeah, this is tricky. It'll be like shooting a fish in a barrel. Correct, start building a hammer. That start build is less necessary since the overhauled snap point. Oh, for building. Oh, now I get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. I never bothered with it. I never had to build that low to achieve anything. It's tricky then. I suppose if I'm facing this way... Oh no. Yeah, I don't think I can be arsed with this. Too much effort. Maybe if the whole thing turns out to be great, I'll figure out, I'll feck around with it. But right, for the moment, we'll just use the sides, make it as deep as possible. Giggity. This is, what I'm doing now is just how I did my dock. Oh, damn it, add another floor. I mean roof piece. And how wide I want to make this. Now, if the normal world spawning rules apply, nothing will spawn here while I'm within 40 meters of it. Probably don't need to make it this big. But if nothing spawns when I've made it this big, it should prove something. Okay. So, let's run away a bit. Give things a second to spawn. How far? So... that's 20. This is definitely more than 40 and within 80. And I guess some Deep North will release... no. Other than maybe Q2 next year. That's what I'm thinking maybe. But I mean, it's not based on much. Is there a first person view in Valheim 2? No. But you can scroll in quite close. I prefer far out so I can definitely see what's trying to kill me as early as possible. Yo, John, by the way, I don't think I actually said hello to you, John, I'm not sure, but how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. Good Daisy. And Dark Lord with the what the hell? Sorry, I missed that, man. I was probably explaining a lot of stuff at the time, or something I want to try and keep on track. My health is way too low for the planes. Right, let's have a look. Did anything spawn? No. Interval's 2 minutes. Well, the cooldown's 2 minutes. 50% chance. This should be about. I'll give it a little more time. Do 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 do. Man, I can't keep it on the back of my thumb. Rickery chicken. I made a playlist before this stream, but I didn't. For some reason, the what's its name? The media player, the Windows one, wouldn't allow me to add anything to a friggin' playlist. What the frick? Yo, Jimmy Vegas, how's it going? Shit, easy. All good, bros. If you may have said, hey, and I missed it, lurking and working, trying to get a nice long day in at work before going on holiday for 7 days. 7 days, hells yeah, man. It's nice. I think I had 5 days off over Christmas. It was nice. I literally couldn't work for some of it. That's why I ended up having the days off. Because I was over with family. Terrorizing my niece and nephews. Is the workbench renting the fish? Oh, balls. Yes, it will. Thank you, Tectonic. I completely forgot about that. Ah, my stupidity doesn't abound. Who didn't think of that? I mean, it's not going to happen in front of us, is it? I assume we do need to be 40 meters away. Run away, little me, run away. Thank you, Tectonic. Yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off on vacation as well as next Monday and Tuesday. Thursday's company holiday and Friday's retained day off. Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. That's nice, man. You can bring it all together. All together. Padding a long weekend with a few personal days, basically. Yeah. The way, man. Is the way. Cheers, what? See anything? But no, nothing in there yet. Making sure we're far enough. See, yeah, it should be like 50 or something. There's our lovely Birch Kings Road. Our windmill's working, although I think they've already spat out the barley flour. I'm going to have to take that tower down. Do. Need dismantle the workbench too. There's only one, isn't there? I didn't build two, did I? Oh, and after 40 hours of in-game time, I finally soloed the Shadow of the Erdtree final boss. Now I can finally dupe Remembrance and go into New Game Plus. Hells yeah, dude. Nice. I really need to get back into that and fully complete it. Was two? No, there wasn't. There's not one. No, there's not another one here. Okay, no fish is spawning. How can I measure for assuredly? Right, first of all. Actually, don't need that. I don't think that will block anything. I mean, if it does, we can't do what I want to do anyways. Oh, maybe it actually wasn't far enough away. Yeah, I wasn't. I was within 40 meters. Like an idiot. Stand there to be sure. I'm glad I measured now. So we actually need to be here. Now we'll give it some second. Feckin'. Let's better go dark. I have to fight a vial. I haven't got any silver arrows on me though. I've got feck all arrows, do we at all? Dude, nice. Ba-da-doo-boo-boo. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Boo-boo. Scooby-doo. Ba-ba-boo. Skibba-dibba-diddle-diddle-doo. Get-a-loo. 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 From the window to the wall. Do-do-do. One sweat drips down my balls. All these females crawl. Oh, ski, ski, motherfucker. Oh, ski, ski, yeah. So, how long have we been? I'll go till rested is only 2 minutes left, and then we'll check it, then we'll sleep. Dang night descending all upon us. Not gonna be able to see if there's any fecking fish, are we? That's close enough. It's getting too dark anyway. We'll quickly check and then we'll go back. We can always come back here. There's fish! There's fish! It worked! Huzzah! Wahoo! Whoop! Whee! They see us testing. We winning. That's why they see me testing dirty. Wait, now we know. This game changed often as No Man's Sky, like how things work or iSort areas. Not really, no, not as often as No Man's Sky. It's early access, that's why it changes so much. But a lot of things, you know, still don't change that much. God, they're all having a fight outside again. That would be my, that'd be all my carts fight each other when I'm not looking. Rowdy bastards. So that's cool. So now we know that fish can spawn there. How do we get them to just be able to pick them up? Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's what we need to know. So, like, on the plus side, we could use rod and bait and just have and it'd be like really easy, like fish in a barrel. Like, it'd be very easy to fish there. However, is there any way we can use like, yeah, doors potentially? But I'm trying to think of a way to like automagically get the fish to put themselves onto the land. Yo, despawns, what up? I'm thinking maybe using like the roofing. A fish blocked, will they not spawn if there's built things next to them? I mean, like above or below. Let's have a look. Let's read the rules for zone spawning. The map is split up into 64 by 64 grid squares. I explained all this in the serpent hunting video, by the way, if anyone's interested. It's a good video. I highly recommend it if you want to increase your serpent meat gains. Each zone has its own spawners that depend on its biome. Spawners are active depending on time of day, weather, and world progression. Spawns are prevented with player bases. The way that's worded is written so misleadingly. Because it says it has its own spawners. That would imply spawn point, but that's not the case. Yo, Beeps is in. It is going to be tough without waves, yeah. The map is split up into 64 by 64, with 0, being at the center of the spawn. Spawners. Each spawner tries spawning if enough time has passed since his previous spawning attempt. So for this, when it says spawners, it doesn't mean spawn point. It means a function that spawns fish. Amount of tries, it's not a physical thing in game. Amount of tries is calculated from the elapsed time and capped at creature limit. For example, deer have a spawn interval of 100 seconds. After 250 seconds, 2 spawn attempts would be made. After 500 seconds, only 4 spawn attempts would be made. Because the limit is 4. A spawn attempt fails if the random roll fails, required boss has not been killed, wrong weather, wrong time of day, too many same creatures exist in loaded zones, creature limit. So yeah, that's loaded zones. That's, by the way, why you don't see loads of trolls everywhere. Because there is a limit of like 1 troll per zone or whatever. Valid spawn position. Would the same creature too close to this? So there's creature limit and the suppression limit. The creature limit is the amount of that creature that can exist in all loaded zones around the player. And I believe on a world server that's still specific to player, not the world. So if 2 people are in 2 different black forests, it shouldn't suppress each other. Valid spawn position is not found after 20 attempts, and there is already the same creature too close to the valid spawn point position. Suppression limit. So the suppression limit is how many within a certain area. So locks and boars, their suppression limit is what makes you have to put them really high and they drop and stuff to make farms. Spawn attempts. A spawn attempt fails. Oh yeah, so just on that one. Valid spawn position. Spawn position is randomly selected between 40 and 80 meters of a random player in the zone. Spawn position is not valid if that also implies that if two players are 40 meters from each other, then they can have enemies spawned directly next to them because it's still 40 to 80 meters from the other player. I don't know if that's true, but this wording implies it. A position has a wrong biome. So spawn position is not valid if position has a wrong biome. The zone of the position has multiple biomes if a full biome is required. For example, serpents need a full ocean biome. So if you are in a 64 by 64 meter zone that is mostly ocean but has just a little bit of plains or something on one of the corners, a serpent cannot spawn in that zone. Covered by a structure. Okay, so yeah, if I build roofs on top of that, it will prevent spawning. Blocked by player base. Wrong altitude. Blocked by player base just means within 10 meters of a portal, within 20 meters of a forge or workbench, unless they have upgrades, in which case it is expanded further. 10 meters of a fire. I think 10 meters of a chest, but I can't be sure about chest. Wrong altitude, wrong terrain angle. That's the tilt I was on about. So fish aren't affected by tilt. So say a wolf, I believe, cannot spawn on anything that is 45 degrees angle or worse. Might be 35. The default is 35. Fish can spawn over any tilt of land. Wrong amount of water. A player exists within 40 meters. Okay, so yeah. So even though it above implied that a player, like two players 40 meters apart, can spawn next to each other, it still can't spawn within 40 meters of any other player. Its position is not inside a forest if forest is required. Forests are determined on world generation. Terraforming on the amount of planted trees have no effect. This is why you'll often see deer in forests and boars in plains and forest. Deer seem to be stuck to spawning in forest. However, if you take that forest away by deforestation, then the deer will still spawn there as normal. That's also why on my one base you just often see a troll or a bear just standing on the middle of this little hill, because I've completely demolished all black forest in that area. So when they spawn, they're just in the open. You can really easily see them. Yeah, so terraforming with a cultivator or pickaxe does not directly block spawning, but affects terrain altitude and angle. So can affect spawning in that way. Actually make spawning easier, or make it impossible. Group size, randomly selected from the group size. The amount of creatures randomly selected from the group size. The amount is capped to creature limit, with only one creature. The enemy spawned at the valid spawn position. With more than one creature, the game tries finding a spawn position 2 times for each creature. The spawn position is randomly selected from a circle around the initial spawn position. Group radius. Then rules that apply for determining the validity. So what is the group radius for the fish? That's what we need to find out, because we need to then make that area at least as big as that. Each spawned creature has a 10% chance to level up. 9% for 1 star, 1% for 2 stars if leveling up is allowed. For some creatures, leveling up requires enough distance from the world center. If the spawner is only active during the night, then spawned creatures are set to despawn during the daytime as long as their zone is active. So that means that if it turns to day, the serpent, for example, if it spawned due to night rules, not just because it spawned at night, but if it spawned due to because it being night, then when it goes day, it will try to run away from you and despawn. If it spawned at night, but because of a storm, it will not despawn. Also, if you leave that area while it's still night and that serpent is still there, it will not despawn unless you go and reload that area when it's day. If you go back there at night, it will remain there. Flying it. Don't have a lot of spawn rules, but flying enemies are spawned off the ground depending on the creature. The actual spawn position is still on the ground, can be blocked by player base. So yeah. List of spawners. Yeah, so this is what we're looking for. List of spawners. So we can find the fish again. So yeah, fish. There's 3 fish spawners. First 2 apply to meadows, black forest and plains. The third is ocean. Is there really only meadows, black forest and plains for that? Or does it also apply to mistlands? Or is there a secondary... Oh, fish 5? Where's fish 4 gone? There's no fish 4. Fish 5 is black forest only. Fish 6 is swamp only. Fish 7 is plains, so this must be the grouper. No max tilt, 0.1 meters from ground. 1 minute and 20 seconds to the interval. Seven is... What is that? Creature limit is 7. I found it again, yeah. 60% chance. 20 meters below. Grouper will only spawn below -5 meters. It is not... Okay, it is possible. But it's a real pain in the ass for us to make a spawning area for grouper. Balls. It's possible though. It's such a pain in the ass to try and do it with the... Where the hell do I pick with something above me that it just hits when I try and pick? It's going to be really tough with that. If there are spikes in the water, when the fish hit the spikes, will not the spike throw them back from the spike? If you set the spike just right where the fish land... Dude, that's a good idea. Holy crap. Good thinking, Mark. GG found a grouper spawning place last night at his plains farm. Well, the grouper, we've just read, grouper will spawn anywhere in plains that has, where the water is deeper than 5 meters. So, any plains coast that isn't super shallow will spawn grouper. The issue is trying to create a place inland that will spawn them. I don't think we're going to be able to do this specifically for grouper, but we might be able to make a fish farm in general. That idea from Mark with the spikes is freaking amazing. Why the hell didn't I think of that? Maybe this is a common thing that people do and I've just no idea. So let's get some core wood and wood. Do. Let's get him feast. I'd love to start fishing now, but I really don't think me fishing is like great content for you guys. I'd have to get my skill up, so I'd have to start just in like meadows. Saying, yeah, once in a blue moon I can come up with a real good idea, so that was my last good idea for this year. Now I have to wait for next year some come up with another good idea. I know you feel, man. Right, hop over there, see if there's any more foosh. Battery foosh good base. Now I think you can put these... Oh, hello. Okay, kind of worked already. It looks like they might... Oh, there's a bunch of fish there in that corner. It looks like they might just get themselves on the land. Oh, ain't it? Right, let's have a look what happens first. Get on top. Thank you. Yeah, rapscallion. So let's see literally what happens when they hit it. God, I can't see a damn thing now. Thank you, Planesfog, you absolute bastard. If I go in, will they move away from me? Are they not affected by the spikes? No, they're not affected by spikes. Okay, spikes are. However, that one fish, the pike, found itself on land. So if I just flatten the area around this little spawning pool, will that force them to spawn up? Let's find out what the radius is. Yeah, that's not going to work. Sorry, Mark. Can't always have winners. Right, so let's quickly have a look at those rest of the spawning rules. Just till we get to perch and pike here. So this will still be good for getting actual fish meat. Oh yeah, definitely worth a try always. That's the thing, I mean... But like, when you have a lot of information, a lot of the time, it's like, you can work out what's going to happen without doing it. Because you know, like, oh, okay, this other thing, similar thing works that way. So it's not going to work that way if we do this other thing that's very similar. Or it works this way, blah, blah. But you should test almost everything, because very few times something happens completely different to what you expect. And it's worth checking. So, creature crunch, suppression, group size, group radius. So the radius one I need to find. So, fish. It's a group radius. 2 meters. Oh yeah, I don't need it to be this big at all. I mean, this big is fine. So, right, what we'll do now is we're going to flatten the area around this. So, fish like that pike can all be all, oh no, what happened? Oh, I'm on land now. Oh, there's a Viking picking me up. And then I'll be like, fish bitch. So that's how things will work. However, the fish, if the little fish won't, does that mean that I'll have to fish them up to make room for other things to spawn? We'll see. It's just experimentation, bit of fun. How about if you place like 3 spikes real close to each other on top of each other, making no room for them to swim through them? I don't believe it was the game wasn't allowing me to place them any closer than I did. I don't know if that's the wall and stuff, but it appeared to me as if fish aren't affected by the spikes, because fish don't really die, do they? You don't kill a fish to get it. You literally just pick it up. So I don't think fish can be hurt by anything. There's a completely different entity type. Now, I'd love to know what caused that pike to pop out. If we can find it out, I can replicate it. Oh, about to sail. Would you prefer to sleep? Yes, please. Come on, wait. What fish do we get? We got a level 2 pike. I think it's a pike. Yes. That's a couple of fish. Fish, fish. Fish, fish for me, fish for you, fish for you. Oh, I also don't think I said hello to Mindless Voyager. Awesome to have you, man. If you're still there. If it is, do. I need to fight you, son of a bitch. My fire ran out. What an absolute anus. $16, bruh. 16. Lovely. I wonder why sailing. Probably a load of black material. Probably a load of black material. What? Material. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Tickety bomb. Time is it? It is 10 to 7. Oh, fine, I'll pick it up. Right now, eaters. Getting ridiculous. I still haven't made a porcupine. Still. Let's go. You see me running the hurtin'. Wanna see me scoobin' dirty, scoobin' dirty. I'm wondering, should I take this off? It does look a little weird with having that. It doesn't fully fit perfectly. Have to. We'll see. We can always experiment a bit and just change things over if we need to. I find the best way to kill bears with the easy way to kill them, and all you need is a bow to build a platform on top of a tall rock. The bear cannot reach you and you are able to kill it. Yeah, so like the way we killed bears mostly at the start of this server is there's no fish on top again. All the little fish are here. So the way we did it on this server is that we either jumped on crypts or big rocks and bowed them. We didn't build platforms on top of them, but I suppose, I mean, that would be safer. Because sometimes the bear can get on top of the rock or dart for you if you're on top of it. And yeah, so there's definitely a viable method. Oh, these ridges are a bit... Man. Jason's antics on getting that black marble and stuff is definitely making me want to jump in the Mistlands. Yeah, and one bear that got stuck on top of a big rock could not get back down from the rock. Ah, nice. If you use frost arrows, seems to work the best. Unfortunately, they are resistant to frost. Bears are, I believe. Frost arrows shouldn't work the best. They still do have 26 pierce, So it's going to do 4 more damage than this. And just because they're resistant to frost, it's still going to deal half of that 52 frost damage. Or, you know, whatever it allows you to do. Like, while they are resistant to frost, which means they take half damage from it, I still use a Frostner to beat them to death. Because, again, it's only resistant, so I'm still doing half of the frost damage. But also, it slows them. It's my main weapon. I've got high club skill. There's more reasons than just resistances to take into account when you're picking a weapon to use. It could absolutely be a Mistlands adventure stream. Even though I said it was all building. No, we've got loads of building to do. Instead of getting ourselves killed. For no reason. Although, yeah, like, Jason was nice enough to get everyone 9 Yggdrasil wood. Risked his life to get all that for us. That was so that we could make a level 4 black metal pickaxe. Because you need 9 Yggdrasil wood for this. So we got it for all of us, which was really nice of him. Makes it easier for me to get stone now, which is swish-tasmic. Right, let's see how this works. I'll run it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. The fish are all being scooshy in there. I wonder if there's any way to get them to scoop themselves up onto the surface. I think of any ways that could work. I don't know. Right, let's just give it a few minutes. We'll wait at this. Ask this one again. Jono. Oh. I'm pretty sure we can wait on top of that. Be sure. This could absolutely be a Mistlands adventure. Well, when I use a fire arrow, it seems to take long to kill a bear. So a fire arrow. What is a fire arrow's damage? So it's possible a fire arrow will do slightly less than a frost. However, it's so much cheaper than a frost. Holy crap. So, fire arrow. Now, bears are weak to fire, which means they take double damage. But fire is also a damage over time thing. So it will apply the fire, and that fire damage will be spread over the next 5 seconds or whatever it is. It might be 10. However, it's stackable. So the more fire arrows you hit it with, the more that fire damage will stack and do more damage per second. Is there anything that fish would run from that you can place where the fish is? Well, me, if I jump in, but... fire arrows do... 22 fire, 11 pierce. That would be 44 fire and 11 pierce. Although I think I might be resistant to pierce. Have a look. So 11 and 22. Let's remember. So, bear. They are weak to fire. Resistant to pierce and frost. So, instead of 11, it would do 5. Let's say 5.5 specifically. So, instead of 11, it would do 5. And instead of 22, it would do 44. So, 47.5 per fire arrow. The frost arrow would be half damage all round. So 78. 39. So this should do less. This should do 39 damage versus the 47.5 of the fire arrow. The only difference is the fire arrow is spread out over time, the fire damages, so most of the damage on that happens over 5 to 10 seconds, so it probably appears to be slower. Whereas frost is all done at once. Is there anything that fish... right, so let's have a look now. I've had a little escape from there. It gave us a few minutes to look over something. Any fish found the way up on the top? No, but we do have pike here now that we didn't have before. So, doors. Oh, he kind of wants to get up there, doesn't he? What? Let's get some wood. You can try things. There. First we'll try automatic, then we'll try manual. Basics, that'll do for... First I need one of these. Hey! Oh, you bastard! Rat bastard. Oh! I can't... So this counts as just too... Counts as a little too low. I think the big one was pickable because it was so much bigger that it stuck out more, so its center was slightly above. I think I barely need to adjust this, so this should be high enough. Quite funny. Thieves pinging away. Who knows if you actually need to get this height up. Oh. Right, so if I walk... Yeah, so just walking around it pushes them away. That's cool. I have to actually get in. So let's try this. Oh. Bastard. Still doing it. Like it's mocking me. Grassy area, would that help? In summer. Oh, damn it. I don't think that did anything. Well, actually, do that. This should... Oh no, that's actually slightly... Yeah, they'll still be able to glide over that, I think. We'll see first. Yeah, I mean, I got it. Right, so... Try pushing these. They'll probably go underneath. Yeah, they will. Let's get them out from underneath. Let's block them from going underneath. So what if, instead of that, we actually had these? Come through. Yeah! Come on, get out, you bastard. I'm not sure if getting them to scoop over that will actually work. Are you? Chasing fish while they slide across the surface. It's so weird. Will those affect your spawning area? Probably. But I think it's bigger than it needs to be anyway. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's one caught in that area. Is that now stuck in there? That's what I need to find out. No, you can get back over. Wait, what are you doing there? So this needs to be higher. So get rid of all that's in there to recoup the wood a bit. And make sure I don't trap these underneath. Is it possible to get them to go up that? Is it possible to scare them up it and then pick them? Obviously, if it's possible to get over this, then I'd just build that on every side. Yeah, this is tricky. I think this might end up having to be just a really convenient place to level my fish. Yeah. Well, first of all, let's get it slightly higher again. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, there's a lot more. Tom. So we'll leave it there a bit, just in case it is possible for them to get. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah. Stupid, stupid fish. All right, right. Vigo's still. I assume he's still sailing because of the pinging. He is. He's nearly home by the looks of it. No idea where he went though. Maybe like around there, but has he not touched the table in forever or something? He might be getting tin. Or just picking up metals from places. He's getting really close to the coast, and picking up stone and tin on the coast is a good way to get it. Zane, did you see that one big fish that had a white cape on it swimming in there? I did not. Is this an Aquaman joke? I'm not sure. Too bad Valheim does not have fish nets. Will those affect us? Eat. Langraciera. Oh, okay, it won't help. It looks neat. Let's have another look. Oh, no extra spawning was going to happen because of this bloody thing. That locks over there. Being all crazy fauchésy. You have tofush. He's still in that one position. Oh, he's moving, but just really slowly. I think he's on land now. Yeah, I think he might be getting tin and stuff. Valid use of one's time. There's another fish. Bastard, are you dickbag? Still not bloody high enough. How? Still fucking high. Even roosted anymore. Won't do it. So it's still low enough that the fish can get over that gap. In bed, okay, cool. You probably built a portal. Oh wait. At least if it does not work, it's still a convenient fishing hole. Yeah, das ist a good point. Das ist a guten Schwagen. I think it might be time to end our fish adventures though for this stream. Get back to building. Shabba-daboo, shabba-daboo, shabba-daboo. This would mean that you can build a fishing hole unless any place you would want to have it. Yes and no. It just needs to be the right height to land, because you can't dig endlessly. Back to reality. Oh, there goes Johnny. Oh, he's so swish and he's got some nice holiday. Kind of rhymed. Yeah. Need to repair. Don't know about you, but I learned a lot today already. Hell yeah, awesome sauce then. I still learned a bit, yeah. And it refreshed my spawning rules in my mind. That wasn't very good. There we go. Ain't no satisfying pat before, boy. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo 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 doo. There's a foosh. Das foosh on the side and yeah, so this height when they jump a bit I can kind of pick them up. Okay. Get rid of that. Do, 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 do. Pretty hard to judge the height sometimes. Howdy, yo, Aaron, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Good daisy doozies and all that vajasm. Vajasm? Yeah, why not? Vajasm. Like a vajazzle. Different. What can I say? It'll be a bit special sometimes. There we go. Right up. Hello, fish. Oh! I had no stamina, so I was drowning instantly. What a sausage. That'd be a terrible way to die, wouldn't it? Mr. Bike, quick! Run to the other side! Ah, I was hoping it would force him over the edge. But no. No, it didn't work at all. It was a fish for sure. You're indestructible. I will believe it. I suppose the other one's doors that we didn't try. Dang it. You are gold. I will believe in your face. A lovely little place in the Andes. I will believe it. Do, 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 do. Oh, penis! Penising penis. I didn't mean to do that. So. Well, it's done now, boy. Ooh-wee. Like that, a Scooby snake. Right there. Now, how would this work? Would I maybe do it like here? I have no idea how the hell I'd use doors to get them on. Not as a natural system. Ah! You get on the fucking. Yeah. I suppose technically could I chase them into it and then be like, launch. No, I can't close or get rid of the door. Sod this, right. Oh! And now I just use the stamina potion. Awesome. Right, sod this. I'll deal with this another time. They need parents. Sorry I'm late. I had to save a burning building from a bunch of pesky orphans. Yeah. Yeah, but actually, no, that's like it's jokes there. I was going, where were the parents at? That's terrible. That's terrible. But yeah, awesome to have you. I've done that a few times in Zelda Breath of the Wild, almost like NMS, not having jetpack recharge while in your ship. No. Right, so I guess one thing we could do, we could take this down. We have this here. Too soon. I can't take that. We'll just break these. Give me some lovely wood. Love a bit of wood, me. I took one of these buildings out the other day in one of the planes without. I couldn't be bothered to like pick at anything, so I just went to like a bit of land around it was slightly lower and just lowered it with the hoe, so it just collapsed. Because they don't go very deep. No, it's not deep. Not that deep, man. There we go. Almost. It says the doors along 26 roof pieces activate the doors to push the fish up the ramp onto a flat. I can't picture that in my head. And like the door, it doesn't just go straight, it goes like that. So it's like, how many do you need and how much distance between each one and stuff like that. Off with you. Off with your face. Yes, you're not above the laws of physics, are you? You shitey buggers. You gobby shiters. Poopy scoopers. And now we can extend the King's Road even further. Yeah. Rock is kind of in the way though, to the bit. I haven't quite decided where the wall's going to be yet though. I'm thinking I could still technically just like map out the next paddy with logs. Love a good log. And then we can work out that from that. I mean, that's how I'll have to do it. Expect if you only have a narrow channel, yeah, so the fish don't have space to curve around and swim the other way. Yeah, I was thinking I'd have to alter how it is. It's just too much without being that big. But I think that'll just be a fishing hole. I mean, I could just set up several of those spots 40 meters away from each other. So, well, two of them. So while I'm fishing at one, the other one's respawning. And just do that. Go back between one and the other. That could just be a way for me to level up my fishing. Actually, be a really efficient way to do it. So yeah, what I need is water in this paddy. That's another day as well. What? Oh no, motor ran out. Beep, beep, morp. Let's also put some more barley in the damn windows. Oh, really? I'm fault, damn it. Well, not what that means. I want to put them in the trash chests. Feathers. I love my good feather right there, buddy. Ooh. Efficient. Nice dad joke there. Why, thank you. I've been indulging myself in dad jokes since being around the niece and nephews at Christmas. Wolfish. I can't do 5. Ella. 2, 2, and 4. Nice, nice. Ba, 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 ba. So, I should probably cook it. Actually, no, I can cook them later. Cook them when I've got a bunch. Let's replenish this. Bleh. Oh. Almost, almost. Ah. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, nice, up to 30. So, I should probably get some kind of stew and boar. Now, so building wise, let's first sort the den garden. We'll get that done today. We'll work out the perimeter of it and build the fence, the wall. It's not a crazy wall. We need a fair bit of that. I was going to get barley. Yeah. So this is the wall for the Zen garden. Now, how far does this go? We measure it from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, don't lag when I'm counting, please, game. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. For the end of this. Oh, actually, I could just do these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of those. I'm going to need the stone cutter. Stone cutter. Stone cutter. Uh-huh. Whoop. Woo. Wahoo. Do. Do 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 do. Man, right. Bosh, Bosh, as your father. Two, 3, 4. Diddly. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. On. It. Yeah, I'm gonna have to extend it. Annoyingly, I've already really flattened some ground and stuff. Plus, if I do extend it that side, it will go more into the Draugr village. Also, I just don't think a Zen garden should be bigger than this. Wait, can I get rid of this one? It's only got a B here. It's not particularly important that I keep this specific spot. Screw it, we're doing it. Definitely an iron gate down there for water flow. Well, iron grills. I wasn't gonna put a gate down there specifically. You are being ridiculous. Does that mean I can't break you without the ward being off, Mr. B? Mr. B. It does. There's our B. Do I need to move this a little that way, this path? So how far? We may as well work out how far this way we should go. I think actually just one might do it. One more. Oh no, I slipped it in. So I'm missing quite what about. We'll be fine there. I think this will need to be double thickness. Well, I've got plenty of stone. Let's go and grab some. Gonna hop off and eat a bite of peace for now. Catch you later, Jono. Yeah, but yeah, leg end you. That would be legend. Do, 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 do. I didn't drop the beer. Horse is getting close to bloody and idle. Oh, thanks. That's all. Right. Bosh. Mm. Mm. Well, these will probably, they'll probably just about stay up. Oh, dang it. This is, of course, if I'm going to keep the land. Oh, that actually looks good from this side, the spacing. Happy Unification Day, but oh, the 30th, of course, man. Yeah, Happy Unification Day. Today's is. Probably gonna have to go to bed. Do 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 do. Oh, feel like a nap. Alright, alright. I do have another can, but it's by the window. A bit warm in there. I was probably hoping that a bit. So there is one thing I haven't done. I haven't picked a pattern for the inside of the wall yet. The Zen Garden wall. We will have to figure that out. But I figure we can kind of do that after. Just apply it when the wall it already exists. So specialist for the bee. Needle. Honey. Do 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 do. Oh, honey dibbles. You are my nibbly one, and you're always nibbling. Do do. So we also need that central one. Do I have some wood on me? Well, I do now. So I'll essentially just take this here and then we'll use the normal wood trick. Let's get it. Let's get a normal door trick. So this small door has 3 different snapping points. You see the bottom center, and then there's corner 1, corner 2, 3, and 4. Actually, we want a corner 1 here because we're taking it a full half step in. Now, this isn't actually exactly half a meter. It's actually a little more. With black marble, you can get perfect half meter, but I've been doing it with this for this, so I'll just continue doing that for now. So then we'll get back in here and we'll get it on that corner and we'll do it to that. So then it's in. Okay, so then as you can see, it's in a half a meter. That's what we're after. Do do do. Do 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 do. Son of a bit. Look at you, you rapscallion. Take this with us. It's on a rock. It's on a rock. On a rock. Oh yeah, that was... I needed weight under it. So for this, because it's already double thickness, it's down with the thick. I feel like this looks terrible on the end. We should actually remove that. But this like that. Then on the inside we can just have it merge in a little bit. So there, I needed that side. I haven't got the stone. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, it won't because of that? Yes, I'll have to do it. Well, this will be twice the thickness anyway. So, instead, I can use these. We'll see. We can mess around with that corner later. Do, 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 do. Meow, Karen, too much. And too much. Oh, it's only like 5. Ow. If jumping me from behind, good chance. In your scoop and doobadin, and your ruby poob and skippity. I don't want you to ruby. I don't want to live. I don't want you to. I don't want to me. I don't want to love. Right. Also take care of these little bits in the way. Like a Das tree. I'll take care of Das tree, that's for sure. Oh, that's a pesky tree log, that is. Hey. Been horrendously pesky though. We do. Diddly 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 dum dum. Dippity dee. Rapapum. Rat bag. What are you doing? Yeah, we'll have to take care of everything. It's just directly in the way. Do fiddly. Bit of rock to build the wall. Happy days. I've been playing Path of Exile 2. Flair, yo. I haven't played Path of Exile 2. Any good? I've heard good things about it, but it's also a very involved game, as far as I understand. We're gonna have not necessarily on these. I think I will have to take the ground a little though. Or should I adjust this wall to fit the ground? Should the wall match the ground? Or should the ground match the wall? This is only a little bit as well, that it will be this height. This is pesky. On me. I did the $29 early access because it probably won't be released until late 2026 or 2027 and couldn't wait. Didn't Path of Exile 2 release like mid last year? I think, yeah, I think I maybe have to sculpt a bit of land and we'll just take this a bit low. Or don't have a path this way. Yeah, I'm going to sculpt the land. Oh! I need to stop using potions by accident. So if I'm going to move this hill, basically. It can be a pain to smooth it out, but trees will go up and down with the land. Rocks will not go up, they will go down. The lesson in terraforming here. Make sure we get rid of jagged edges. And we want bumps, but we largely want it smooth. Like so smooth bumps. God, shine. Good. Doo-doo-doo. Sometimes this can be enough, just bringing down, smoothing the edges out. Like here. But if the change is too different, it can mess with things. I like it. Oh, let me do that. Bump there. Okay. Doo-doo. There we go. That looks alright. Then we'll need the cultivator to grass everything again. And there we go. A little bit of landscape sculpting. And it looks kind of natural again. Oh. Barely made it. Probably should have made it a bit low. And you take into account the grass. I'm sure that's actually fine. I think that just makes it look a bit more used, like tip broken in, maybe. Good luck, mate. Becky now. Planes for you, really? Two there. Yabba-choo. You hot dang sausage. Rapscallion. Good. Right. We've got a bunch of this marked up. Should... Oh, right. So now let's mirror this. We also need to work out the... get a chance to get eaten by bloody blocks and stuff. So let's match this and then we'll make the doorway. Oh, not fine, but don't care. So, right, this is quite a thick wall. Quite a lot more wood than it looks. Is this too high? Yes, it is. Too high? No, it's about the right height. Happening. Too high. Oh, I hate it when that bloody happens. The when the buildings smoke prevents you from seeing, so you have to wait for it to clear between every fucking one. The right gap shy had turkeys. Right. Deckery. That's a bit annoying. Look at that little tiny gap there. What a bastard. So, how do we figure this? Do 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 do. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Might be the way. Randy, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. I hope you're having a swell one. That looks right. Oh, is that too far over? Yes. It needs to be one end from that. Makes this tiny little gap even more annoying. We got to jump in bed, so let's get back. Ooh, let's take some more wood. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop beep doop. Bum 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 ba doo doo bum ba 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 doo ba doo doo boop boop ba doo 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 doo. Ooh ah shibab up skibidi da. Ba 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 doo doo doo. Numberoo. Hello. It's by the window, but the window is closed, so it's not very cold. The window is a little open. It's really hot in here when I play Valheim. As he hasn't. Oh, putting on my sexy PJs. Sweet. Boo doo boo doo. Boo boo. Right. Oh, wood. Could definitely do with. We can check how the wood's doing at the thingy farm as well. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Right. So let's grab the elder skills. And we'll just chop them all down. How quick it takes, how long it takes, and see how much we get for the effort. It should be alright. Because we'll be using the... we'll be essentially using... Damn it, words. So yeah, basically we'll just be doing what we'd normally get to get wood, while also having the benefits of the Greydor farm, getting more stuff. So it should be good. On the way, we'll get some honey on the way down, as well as all our berries. Oh, they haven't respawned. Did Beebs recently get them or something? I thought they would respawn from me. Oh yeah, the honey's respawned. Maybe just Beebs gets them on, like, just when he's there. Just raspberry. I mean, that's what I'd say. Sure, let's do. Always some that slip around. That should be it. 44, that's right. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, and the blueberries aren't back either. What a shittingus. I don't know what the respawn timers on those are. I love our village, it looks so good. Dude. Let's see what the deaths are looking like. Holy crap, Heather! 68 deaths Heather's at now. One off a nice count. Gek is at 30 deaths. Oh, death ball, there we go. Bob is at 29. Yeah, yesterday Gek overtook Bob. He died a fair few times. Jason's at 24. Canute is at 16. But A-Train has barely been playing, so he can't be like, I don't die much anymore. And me and Beeves are stuck at 3 each. Oh, whoa, lag. Whoa, boy. A lot of lag. I've been sick, damn it. He's been sick, but you were also you kept saying like, oh, I'm going I'm going off, so Bob keeps his count. Even before you were sick, you were playing lots of Ark and Tarkov instead of Valheim. Doozy, so you can't fool me. Oh, well, I got a Raz. Oh, are these done? They are. A massive amount of potions are still coming in. Dang it! Oh no, not storage. Thank you. Barley wine, a wee bit of resistance for your face. I might need a separate one for resistance potions. That's what I put them. Anyway, right, let's go to the Greydor farm. Whee! Oh, get to the path. Yeah, the amount of times A Trainer's logged on just to check the death count so he can razz Bob is hilarious. Get him out. Holy giblets! It worked. Becca. That is a natural forest, guys. Natural. H2O. Right. What's up? Don't fall in the bloody trench, you dickhead. Beautiful hill, yeah. In pine trees, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's that one. How the hell am I gonna... Oh, goodness, I didn't think about this, did I? Maybe if I'm like here, I might fall this way. Kinda. Damn it, it's still dropped in. You gobus shitus. By the way, trees do fall where you're pointing, where you're facing, to a degree. And that largely depends on what the angle of the tree itself is already. As well as, and the trees generally, the angle of the tree is generally dictated by the angle of the ground. Take out them stumps. Oh, oops, please. Thank you. Oh, high enough for the other one. Did I just sneak kill something? It's so good if I killed a friggin' like a bird with a tree. That'd be good. Oh, it's probably from there, to be honest. On minute 38 before the power runs out. I should use up those little stamina potions I have when I do this. Just burn through them. I'm never going to use the little ones. When those player planted trees generally grow vertically, it's the game generation trees that exist at some angle. Yeah, that is also the case, yeah. Player planted trees can Although the angles are more the tree itself's variation than the actual orientation of the tree. But yeah, so that is the case though, yeah, from what I've seen anyway. Wood cutting just hit 83. Heck yeah, now it's a lot of trees. Hopefully this will give me some feathers as well. Right, let's clean up a bit. Oh, I really need stamina. I'm over encumbered. What? How? I think I picked anything up. Need to ride a lox through this and crush it all. That's a good idea. I'm a tree farm where I've got lox. That'd definitely be a fun way to get through it as well. So right, let's just start doing stuff. Ooh, don't want to jump over. The amount of times I've like jumped over that gap with no stamina and just fell. So bosh, 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 bosh. So do 80 damage when they're running. It's such a massive devastation. Hells yeah. Do, 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 do. Hey, something died. I think. Oh, actually, no. I think I killed that before. I was thinking, like, the pine trees give, not counting the stumps, 30, while the normal trees give 20. However, the pine trees also take more to get rid of, I believe, to, like, take down. I wonder what the... I'll have to look at the damages for the... Right, let's pick up what's loose, drop it in there, and then I'll leave the rest for off stream. Because we don't want to just be spending the rest of the stream chopping trees. Hope I got a good amount of feeders. I think the Paris don't care about. I've got one feather so far. What? What the giblets is this bullshit, homies? Oh man. Already full again. So, oh, is this one I dropped? Definitely a nice bit of wood. To be fair, you don't get many feathers from trees, do you? Looking everywhere, this stuff is. Oh, I'm full. Oh, no, you bloody don't. No, no, no. Ah, you dickbag. Oh, no, 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 don't you either. Bloody gobshites. No! Oh, did I just jump from midair? I think I did. I'm fine with it. I've got a good amount. I guess I'll put those in here. They might actually be in this one. Yeah, they were. Sweet. Well, this complete with Ryan pets like Lock and Axvin is the molasses slow stamina regen rate they have. It takes a while to deplete, but much longer to recover, yeah. It's probably the standard stamina recovery rate, but because it's so big of a bar, like of a tank, it just seems like it's a low percentage per second or whatever. So, feeders. I'll put my feeders in the row. I don't need all this cord on me at the moment. So. I bet it's not too early in the day anymore. Do-do-do-do. Mm-hmm. Bum 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 bum. But we're going till we can. Do 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 do. Definitely need some kind of path, I think, around here. Maybe just not like the big road. Oh my! Oh, I put some. Your hot dang sausage. Whatever I'm doing. Good. We have 16 left. Let's get the bead. Talking about a turducken. All these poops just a scuba down. Talking about a nice turducken. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go soon. Oh, is he? He's already in bed. It's probably about to say, "All ready for bed, Matt." For the last 10 minutes, let's join Mr. Beebs. If he's in there, actually. Oh, he is. Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Good. I thought I'd join for the last.
Hello.
I thought I'd join for the last 10 of my stream. See how you're catching on before we raid you. How's how are you getting on?
How's your progress?
Not too bad, thanks. Yeah, I experimented with Fish Farm, but it was more experimenting because I know nothing about making fish farms. It was more checking what the rules are, and I ended up thinking, I'll dig a pit in the middle of the plains where no fish can spawn to ensure that fish spawn in this tiny little area. And then, after doing all that and testing a bunch, successfully spawning fish in this tiny little pond, I found out that grouper don't spawn unless it's 5 meters or deeper. Which it's possible to do, but I cannot be asked to be doing that. I tried it. Vokuma mentioned it with the roof to get you to walk on the bottom. But
The only other thing I could think of is build yourself a lava blob and throw it into the water.
Oh. It's not a bad idea.
But we need to get to the ash lunch, of course, for that.
Would it die from the water then blow up, do you think?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it would get damaged from water.
That's not a bad idea. But also, if it doesn't, it'll jump up below you and the other grounder. Fun. Either way, I'm guessing both of us want the other one to test it.
Can do it in creative, test it.
What have you been building today?
I'm currently preparing for the Mistland, so I've been building I'm preparing an outpost where there's a whole bunch of Mistlands around.
Okay,
so
nice, yeah.
Explore from there on.
Do you know when I did all those little bits of plains to the east of me? Basically the same thing I was doing. I've left a portal in each of those plains near the Mistlands, like X Plains 6, X Plains 5 and stuff, and then I can just... I've also marked the Verga Tower, which is going to be one of my first stops. He's not even in the mist. That'll be a nice source of good stuff.
I mean, there is not much that you cannot travel through now, through the portal from Mistlands, except for the needle.
So yeah, we can't take the needle. Yeah, that is it. So like, I'll just need to. I probably should have left some of the black metal there, but I've got some halfway out there. So I could just get, because it's only 5 black metal for each thing. And of course, we're going to want some copper and stuff for the Mist Ward, but we can get that from bridges anyway.
Yeah, I already sailed some my iron and copper over now, so.
Oh, nice. Just. Yeah, I'm currently did a bit of landscaping to try and get my wall to be the same height all the way around the Zen garden.
Uh-huh.
I'm dreading building the frigging actual city wall. Good lord. It's gonna be rough.
I mean, you want to build in the small stone, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the thing, no? If you build in large stone, it's easier, but it doesn't look so good.
yeah, it's so the base of the Zen garden wall is in big stone. But the actual
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well, yeah.
I'll likely be doing a mixture, to be honest, for the outer wall as well. I'll probably have the base be stone with the top be wood and interior earth. So I think more wood than normal suits the sort of Japanese style build I've been going for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would be nice if there's like I'm looking forward to see if they add more variety to like stone, or if they could add like more variety to paving.
Hmm.
It would be nice to, you know, change up the look of your floor and all that a bit.
It would, honestly, yeah, because like one of the main things with the smooth stone is that it's just a lot once you've like paved everything with it.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of just a lot, and it would be like I'd love to have a half version of that floor or even a quarter one. Because like the way I've done my road slabs, it looks really nice, but it'd look even better if it was just like half, like 2x1s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. We're semi-greedy though at this point.
Yeah, I know, but
Want
it's,
it
you know,
all.
it's not that hard to add it to the world and give people even more freedom to be creative.
That is a massive pull of this game. The building's like the thing that keeps you playing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Well, the building, it's actually it's gathering the supplies to build that keeps you playing. That's what you put most of the bloody time in. Gotta somehow figure out how to do a nice, like, river running, like, metal grate. It's because the wall goes over a river.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it'll be.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be a pain in the ass to work out, but once I work it out, it'll look really good. Or at least it has the potential.
Of course, let's activate my motor actor.
I bloody did that a minute ago.
3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3,
Pain in the
4.
ass.
That's the center.
Do you think, is that the right center, do you think? I think so. I think that's right. I hate to think how badly this is going to lag when I'm done. Oh, I just used friggin' Elder again. Son of a powering. Misclick the feckin' F button.
It's
and
just
shoot
because
down
it's the
again.
button to go to the right every time, or if you want to press R or E and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Accidental.
Oh, yeah, the God of War, yeah. Oh, so that. It was on hard mode. Ugh. Testing.
I
Yeah,
just dropped another stack of locksmith off. I'm good on meat now.
I saw it was full earlier today, and I was thinking, ooh, I'm tempted to drop another 1,000 stone.
It's full on one chest and half the other chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good farm.
Yeah, sounds solid.
So what I did, I put my twig next to there, and I'm just training my skills while they are breeding.
Nice.
So
Good
I did some
idea.
sword skills. I got 30 already.
I'll have to do that at the Gradle farm because I'm growing wood, trees, and stuff at my Gradle farm so that I'm getting two. But also, if I just like that, using a twig there would be a great option because I'm not gonna need all that bloody. Actually, I'll have too much. Same bloody.
Just trying to see how this looks.
Freaking graylings are annoying. Then you just whack them and they're like, it's just explode or go flying like several meters. It's just. All the wood in the world. I think keeping this in existence. Probably that one. But the Draugrs are just occasionally trying to Get out of the bloody buildings. Sorry guys, you'll be perpetually hitting those workbenches. Just like casually torturing mobs. Casual torture's the best torture.
It's just casual, bro. Just casual, bro.
Yeah, relax, man, relax. But I end up having to whack down 6 windmills just randomly. Well, not random. They're in a neat line, but it's like it's not where I wanted in the end. Because I was getting to the point where I have loads of barley and loads of locksmith and stuff. I don't have any windmills, and if I wait until I can build them where I want them, I'm not going to want Lock's Pie anymore. Just had to start really making it. Now
I think
have...
Lockspy is gonna be after a while, my basic building food. I mean, it's already used for building food, honestly. I got like half a chest full of Lockspy now, so...
Yeah, bread will be my, probably, one of my standard building foods for like the rest of the server. Even now, I'm using it for building. Actually, I was using Lock's Pie for building just as well. But I was building the planes, to be fair. So. I think I've got just under 300 locksmith at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Almost all of that. Only 50 of that is from your store. Yeah. I got over 50 pies. The pies, man, I got 6 free ones for making 50 the other day, which was good.
Uh-huh, and it's great that you actually get them from making them on the cooking table and then on the the oven as well.
Yeah, the oven procs way less than on the thingy because you can do the 5, the times 5 on the thing. But I mean, it's an extra little thing to potentially get some, which is great. The issue with cooking is it just takes way too much to level it. I've done so much cooking, including wasting 1,000 or 2,000 boar meat just to test to see how much it would get. I think it was 1,000 boar meat. And I'm only at level 25. It's insane how much it takes. And like you look at my other skills, farming's at 73, wood cutting's 83, pickaxes is 86. It's ridiculous. But that's only 25. Yeah. I think they should really adjust the food. The XP gain. They should just double the XP, maybe triple even. But double definitely.
It is a good thing to have because, I mean, as in, if you're playing with several players, then you can have one person that dedicates on the cooking. Then you can really make, like...
Oh, yes, but I think...
skilling up on that.
I think the amount it would take is someone dedicated for a server of, like, 10 people. And they're the only ones who ever cook, and they never die. They might get to, like, 70 then.
The base bombs.
Yeah. So, like, I think... And that's just feels a bit lame, I don't know. Maybe you'd want a cooking character that you only log into to cook, I think.
I could do it like that. You have like one cooking character.
Yeah, just the chef who pops on, does everyone's cooking, and and same as farming, like the base farming. So actually, well, the farming's not bad. Like I said, mine's 73, and that's farming the plains and everything as well. I still have. Oh yeah, I need to get that farming outfit as well. I think the farming outfit's great for the Mistlands, by the way. I used it a lot last year in the Mistlands because you don't really get things that will sneak up on you as easily there. You know when something's coming, so you can run away. But the Death Skeetos in the plains make it a bit too risky, I think, to have a one armored chest and legs for the farming set.
Yeah. I mean, I'm currently still running around with my, what you call it, my root harness.
Oh, same. I'll be using that in the mists.
I'm unsure how much I can rely on the mists. On it in the Mistlands.
Well, I used it a lot, I think last year, potentially the last hard mode. I'm not sure. I think I tried it, but anyway. Like, It's because a lot of the attacks you'll get hit by from Seekers, if they're chasing you, are Pierce. Because it's the lunge attack, and that's a Pierce damage. So being able to avoid damage for that is amazing. Also, picks are pure Pierce damage, and it's super high. So if you get just randomly taken on by a 2-star tick on hard mode, if you don't have the root harness gone, you're not surviving at all.
There should be like another upgrade for the root harness almost.
I agree, yeah. There should be.
It's such a versatile one to keep using.
Yeah. Either another upgrade or there should be an equivalent in Mistlands. Like a light armor with a resistance to pierce. But we'll probably never get it. Right. I've got to head off. Thank you for the chattage and stuff and whatnot.
Alright, see you, man.
And yeah, I'll be raiding you shortly. See you in a moment.
Nice. Gracias.
There we go. I was supposed to press the wrong button. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We got some good stuff done. This is where the Zen Garden is. You can see the wall over there. Once I'm properly done, I think it'll be a bit clearer of a view. I'll be having lots of adorable little bridges and stuff over this. And some nice little areas, which I think this will look really cool. I want to have a little crescent area at the gate over there, so like a little stone crescent area, then it just goes down into the garden. I think are nice ideas. And actually, I think this isn't too big. So like that's where it goes to on the sides. This is the centre. I will also have a way down from here as well. Some stairs down into the garden. Yeah. I think it's going to look really cool when it's done. So thank you everyone for joining. Let's jump in bed so we can sleep. And let's go raid him. Today's a doozy. The next stream for Valheim will be on Thursday. The next No Man's Sky stream is Sunday. There should hopefully be a video tomorrow. The Reach Expedition Redux, the last Redux expedition, starts tomorrow as well. I'll be working on a guide for that. I've got more videos planned, especially New Year ones, for like, No Man's Sky Guys 2026, maybe a Valheim one or two. So keep an eye out for those, and yeah, who's streaming on Twitch to raid? Oh, Gek's on with Ark. Let's raid Gek then. Twitch. And on YouTube, we are, of course, raiding Mr. Beebs, who is playing this fine game. Customization, redirect, find the B-side. Oh, Jason's streaming as well. I thought they were streaming Wednesdays, but they're doing today as well. So yeah. Thank you again, everyone. Have an awesome one, and I'll catch you next time.